Jade Cargill versus Naomi. Finally, we get to see these two really let loose in the squared circle. No title on the line. Obviously, this is a relational pride battle, but this is an opportunity. And I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to get some heat for it. I think Naomi is so due. Like, she's like the library book in your closet that you were supposed to return 13 years ago, and it's been collecting fees. It's been sitting there and doing nobody any good. It's collecting dust. And I'm sorry to say this. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to say it again. She's due, and I think she deserves a win at Mania, even if it's at the expense of an up-and-coming Jade Cargill.
Okay. This, I think Jade's going to win. I'll just start that off right here. But this is another one of those WrestleMania matches that made me have to buy this box. Because I find it incredibly irritating that Naomi's in this match and not Bianca Belair. Because again, it's what I said earlier when we were talking about the Warriors and the New Day. Do you want to make money or do you want to make noise? Jade and Bianca would make money. I love Naomi. Wenz, you know that better than anybody. Like I said it before many times, I'll say it again. One of the first things you and I bonded over before we started working together was the mutual love we had for Naomi and how we felt she deserved better during that time because she wasn't getting pushed a lot. And we saw the talent that she had. So it's no secret I'm a fan of Naomi. But again, Jade and Bianca was the match. That's a WrestleMania. Jade Cargill and Naomi, that's a match you put on like a SummerSlam or a Clash in Paris. It's not a WrestleMania caliber match. And I don't see Naomi as someone believable that could beat Jade Cargill in a match. Yeah, you can attack her from behind and smash her into a car. That's anybody. I look at Jade, I look at Naomi, I don't buy it. I'm not buying what you're selling. In fact, if the match goes longer than 5 minutes, I'll be shocked. So I'm going with Jade to win.
All right. One for Jade, one for Naomi. What say you, Mr. Lycan?
This is tough, and I'll tell you why. You do have the up-and-comer, just came back from an injury with Jade Cargill, but you have the newly formed heel, Naomi. I'm not the biggest fan of Naomi. I don't hate her. I think she's a bit overrated. She's an entrance, and she's okay in the ring, but she is over with the fans for the most part. And that's I've said, you've heard me say it multiple times. That's really what matters to WWE. She sells merch. That being said, as a heel, I don't know how much merch she's selling. I know what she was. But I do feel like Naomi is going to win this match. And the reason being is because I don't think this is over. I think that Bianca specifically separated herself from both of them. But I think this is when Bianca is going to come in and end up helping Naomi and screwing over Jade Cargill at WrestleMania.
Makes sense. It sets up the future, especially if this isn't the end, which, I mean, Booch, you highlighted it. This isn't the actual beef, right? This is like your side of curly fries with your beef and cheddar. So maybe we'll get the whole thing later on. I hope so. I'd like to see that match, but we got to wait.